Hello. Welcome to Gentle Yoga 15-minute practice. My name is Todd McLaughlin. I'm here at Native Yoga Center in Juno Beach, Florida. To begin, set yourself up with your yoga mat. Here I have a blanket on top, totally optional. And I also have a yoga blanket and some blocks. If you like to use props, you can have them handy. First, what I'll have you do is come down onto your hands and your knees. We're going to practice child's pose. In child's pose, come down on your hands and your knees. Bring your hands on the floor. Relax your forehead down onto the mat. If that's tricky, you can always use a blanket or a prop underneath your forehead. If your knees feel discomfort, you can always use a blanket to soften the pressure of your knees onto the yoga mat. If you have a knee issue that means you can't bend your knees like that, perhaps you had a knee replacement surgery and the knees only bend about 45 degrees, 90 degrees, depends how you look at it. You can lay on your back and you can draw your legs into the body. All right, now bring your awareness and attention to your breathing and practice breathe, inhale and exhale through your nose. Relax your head down, relax your shoulders, feel your back stretch and loosen as you hold in the child's pose. Breathe in through the nose, fill your lungs, expand the back. Exhale out of the nose and allow your whole body to relax. Breathe in through the nose, feel your ribcage expand. Exhale, breathe, relax all of the pressure out of your back. Feel your ankles stretch, knees bending deep, hips, forward flexion, spine, nice and easy, relax. Relax through the neck and shoulders, arms, nice and heavy. Good. Slowly come up onto your hands and knees. Align your shoulders above your wrists. Bring your hands about shoulder width apart and your hips above your heels. Hips above your knees. Inhale, breathe, cow pose, lift your chin, look up. Exhale, breathe, cat pose. We'll do 3 times around your spine. Inhale, breathe, cow pose, lift your chin, roll your eyes up. Exhale, breathe, cat pose, tuck your chin and round. Inhale, breathe, lift your chin, roll your eyes up, cow. Exhale, breathe, tuck your chin, round the spine. Twisting cat pose. On your hands and knee position, take your left arm, weave under, land your left shoulder down onto the floor. Either use your right arm, pin the arm, traction the shoulder, or you can take your right arm and drape it behind your back. Turn your head to the right, relax your left ear down, and just give a nice gentle pressure across the left side of your shoulder and arm. Let's do the other side. Slowly come up, land your hand on the floor, take your left hand to the ground, take your right arm, weave under. This way we can release tension through the shoulder. Also a great way to stretch the side body. Balance on your knees and your right side shoulder and continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Come back up. Take your hands to the floor. Let's practice a really simple and easy upward dog. Take your hands a little further than you do in the cow-cat. Lean your body forward enough that your hips come down to about the height of your shoulders and drop your hips just enough that you feel like you're able to bend comfortably in your lower back. Lift your chin and look up. Good. Release. Come back. Curl your toes under, sometimes called puppy dog. Bend at your knees like child's pose. Bring your elbows on the floor. Put pressure into your toes and relax your head down. Stretch through your back. Stretch through your shoulders. Continue breathing as you hold here. Come back up onto your hands and your knees. Take your right foot forward. Balance on your left knee and right foot. Take your right foot far enough forward that you're able to, when you lunge, your heel stays on the ground. Also, if you need blocks, sometimes it's tricky to be able to have your hands on the floor. So if you need to put props underneath your hands, to be able to align your shoulders and chest evenly above your wrist and lunge into the knee, you can. From here, take your back toes and turn them under so that try straighten your back leg, extend through the thigh, and drop your hips down to stretch through the front of your left leg and deep into your right hip. Put pressure, and you can feel these muscles, psoas muscle and quadricep femoris muscle. You can feel lengthening and opening here. Relax and touch your left knee on the ground. Balance on your left knee and right foot. Raise your arms above your head. You're welcome to hold here. In any of the arms above the head postures, you can either bring your palms together if you're able to get your elbows straight and it works good with your shoulders, or you can have your hands separated so it feels like you're able to get your arms completely straight. Take your arms, reach up in the modified warrior, and if you can hold your balance steady looking at the floor, wonderful. If you want a little more challenge, lift your gaze. If you like monkey pose, you can take your right foot a little more forward, lunge into the bend of the right knee, and extend and reach your arms back. Release, push your hips back, take your arms down, and bring your right foot back. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Come down onto your abdomen, touch your navel, chest, and chin lightly on the floor. Set your palms up so they're flat underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows into the side of your body. Straight legs, bring your legs together, point your toes. Tighten your thigh muscles so your legs are straight. Inhale, breathe, lift your chin, lift your chest, and squeeze your elbows in, strengthen your back. Cobra pose, we're just working, holding the back strength nice and firm, continuous, and release. Gently land your chin down to the floor. Peel your body up, lift your chin, lift your chest, press into the palms, pull your hips back, come again into a child's pose. You're welcome to either hold and maintain in child's pose, or we can practice downward dog. Come onto your hands and knees, curl your toes under. If you have no shoulder issues and your shoulders feel great, go ahead and try. Press into your feet, press into your hands, raise your hips, drop your heels, tuck your chin, look towards your navel. Come down on your hands and your knees. Bring your left foot forward. Work the lunge into your left knee bend. Remember the option to use the blocks if you need. Lunge as deep as possible into the bend of your left knee, flexion of your left hip, and feel the front of your right hip. Get a nice deep stretch. Take a little pressure off, curl your toes under, and extend through your back leg. See if you can take your knee off the floor. Drop your hips down a little bit lower. Good. Continue to breathe. Excellent. From here, let your right knee touch the floor. Balance on your right knee and left foot, and raise your arms above your head. You're welcome to hold here, either hands together or shoulder width apart. And if you like the monkey pose, you can walk your left foot a little forward, lunge into the bend of the knee, extend and reach your arms back, and feel a deep stretch through the hip, through the shoulders. Good. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down. Take your left leg back. Come onto your hands and your knees. Cow pose. Lift your chin. Look up. Cat pose, tuck your chin, round your spine. Swivel your legs around, come into a cross-legged seated position, and see if you can sit comfortably in classic meditation pose. If you need a prop underneath your hips, you can take a block or a thick pillow, and you can sit on top of the bolster, pillow, or block, and this can sometimes make it a little bit easier for you to get your spine upright. Lift your chest up, drop your chin down, straight arms, touch your thumb and your index fingertips together. Continue to breathe, inhale and exhale. Breathe through the nose, nice and steady. Good. All right, from here, fold as far forward as you can over your legs and relax your forehead down onto the floor. Realistically, touching your head to the floor may or may not happen right away, so the main idea is that you just gently lean the body forward. Your hands can be on your knees, your hands can be on the floor, or you can just come forward as far as possible. Give a deep stretch into the posterior edge of your hips and your lower back, and continue to breathe in and out through your nose, ideally the mouth closed. As you inhale through the nose, you'll feel your belly come out a little. As you exhale out through the nose, you squeeze your belly in. Come back upright. Take your hands on the floor behind you. Lean back on your hands, lean back on your palms. Ideally, the fingertips face forward. Press against the floor. Straighten the arms. Press your chest forward. If you're comfortable, you can drop your head back. If you need to bring your head back up, you can. Okay, from here, come back up to straight up and down, vertical. Take your left hand to your right knee. Take your right hand to the floor behind you. Twist to the right. Bring your chin towards your right shoulder, but sit up nice and straight, and gently rotate your right shoulder back. Come back to the center. Take your right hand, bring it to your left knee. Place your left hand on the floor behind you, rotate to the left, turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Breathe, inhale and exhale, steady breath rhythm. Pull the belly in, rotate to the left. Hold here, eyes open, look over your left shoulder. Return back to the center. Good. From here, bring your both legs together in front of you, and we'll practice Paschimottanasana. Take your hands to either your knees or your shins. Some of you can catch a hold of your feet, your toes. Take an inhale breath, lift your chin and chest, look up, and exhale, breathe, fold as far forward as you're able. In some cases, you might be able to come all the way down and bring your head to your legs. However, in the beginning, meet up with tension with awareness of breath and keep a nice, even flow. Feet ideally stay together. Often when we fold forward, our feet want to roll out. Try to keep your feet touching together. And as you stretch your body forward, feel that deep stretch across the back side of the body and your hamstrings, and also feel the connection of the back of your legs and your lower back. By loosening the legs, hopefully take pressure off the back. As you fold forward, give a little squeeze to the abdomen and let your body tip forward as you fold. And slowly release, bring your head back up. Good. From here, recline onto your back. Bend your both knees. Cross your right foot on top of your left. Take your right hand to your right knee. Press your knee away from you. If you can, lift your left foot and weave your right arm through. Grab a hold of your left shin, knee. Catch a hold and draw the shin, the right shin bone down towards your chest. Breathe. Inhale and exhale as you hold here. Draw down, feel a deep stretch through the back of your hip. And release. Let your left foot come down, uncross your right off of your left, and take your left foot and cross it over the right. Put your left hand on your left knee, gently press your knee away from you. And or lift your right foot and weave your left hand through, catch a hold of your right knee. Pull down, stretch into your left hip. Does a great job of opening up the musculature on the lateral edge of your hip. And as you pull down, just release into your lower back. Tuck your chin down towards your throat. Release, let your right foot come down. Bring both of your feet together and relax your arms beside your body. Separate your knees, allow your knees to open, apply pressure into the inside thigh. If you have a challenge with this one, you can take 2 blocks equal height and you can place underneath the sides of your legs to make it a little easier if you need a little prop to help support. Otherwise, allow your legs to drop open as far as you can to where they're comfortable. Breathe in through the nose, fill your lungs, let your belly rise up. Breathe out of the nose, let your belly drop down. Bring your both knees back up and together and take your leg, right leg down, left leg down. Relax your legs completely and we come into a Shavasana, a final resting position. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out of the nose and just remain here. Take your time. If you'd like to practice with us on the daily, I record our classes in studio. I record our gentle yoga class in studio several times a week and upload it onto our website, nativeyogaonline.com. You can try it out for a month free, first month free, all caps, no space. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and notification, and I offer a free live tutorial every single Thursday at 11:30 a.m. and 12 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.